for them, but they'll figure it out later that it is their version of medicine when they leave it. So when I'm training, that is as serious as me going and getting chemo if I thought that was of value. That's the level of intention I want you to have around your training. It's not something you just fit in. That's bullshit. It's all over. You would never just fit in a loved one. You would never just fit in your kid's time. I hope not. You would never just fit in things that you love to do. I hope not. Like things that you really care about, you prioritize. This is dealing with the tissue that allows you to manage anything you want to prioritize. This has to be priority number one. As soon as you wake up in the day, it doesn't mean train, but you're thinking about where you can fit your training in your day because everything is dependent on your ability to manage the forces and energy of your life. It has to be number one. And that's not because I'm a fanatic of training. I think we've made it very clear why I have challenged that and why the body's like, all right, why I can do it in a hospital room. First thing, wheeled into that room. I don't have clothes and I'm fucking training. And so again, you're going into these areas to expand them even more. You have to be bad. If you're good, you're not changing. And that's why, again, top athletes excelled. They loved when they lost because they learned the most when they lost. And then when they won, they learned when they won. They never sat back on a win. They were always like, all right, if I would have gotten that 5, the changes in me would be way less than what just happened with me on that bar. I negotiated with myself. I was ready to bail. I had this internal dialogue and this total back and forth. And I came back, pulled it with my body and went and produced a 416. Did I get 5? No. But in that failure of that test came more growth and application that I'll be able to apply moving forward than the 5. And if I would have gotten the 5, I, with this rule, would have been like, okay, 6 in a month. Or 6 in fucking 10 days or whatever my reality would be. I have to then set another bar to be bad at to keep going. And that's the deal. You have to be bad at training. So these patterns, you're going to do them in a way that you're not good at them. And what that does is also gets the power of failure, gets you to learn how to be calm when things aren't going your best way. It's how to like sit in the face of adversity. You're like, oh, I got this. I've failed a gajillion times. I can handle this. That's the thing. But when you're always successful,